issues that we came across when we first ran it, we didn't give you much instruction. That was the point, to kind of get across to you guys that, you know, you need some further drills and everything to get that skill. So find the errors and then we can fix them. So what are some of the issues that we had then?
Spiker was struggling to move into position straight away at the start.
Okay, so what do you think we could do to help that spiker?
Make sure that the voice is up telling them when the ball's coming over and when to...
Communication, great. So if the setter yells out nice and loud who they're setting it to, then that hitter will know to get into position to hit it over. Great. Anything else?
It would be nice if we knew where they were setting it to.
Yep. So, what position they're setting it to.
Yeah, that's
great, yep.
Also, what are the benefits of having the serving position setting instead?
You've got more attack options.
More attack options, fantastic. And is there any things that might not be so good about having the server move up to the net?
Opens up the back of the court.
Yeah, good answer. So obviously there are disadvantages too. You just sort of need to sort of work them out with communication is the best way to do that.
And we also lose a coverer. So if the back court are the ones that are covering the front court, you really need to communicate when you're covering if the back court's moving forward, because you don't want to leave the whole back court open. Because if you hit it over and the other team notices the whole back court's empty because both players have come up to cover, then what happens?
They're going to find the gap and kill.
Yeah, they're going to kill it, all right? Straight to the back of the court, points over, all right? So it really takes a lot of teamwork with this, so that's what we're doing, is setting up the attack as a team, all right? So we're going to do this drill. So we're going to need 3, 6, about 7, that will work well, all right? What we're going to do, okay, so Kurt brought up a great point about needing to know which hitter is going to hit it and where they're going to be, all right? So a great way of doing this is having calls. Alright, so what we're going to do for hitter 1, 2 and 3, there are 3 different positions that you can hit it to in 3 different calls. So the setter is the one that makes these calls. Alright, so the setter comes from the back of the court up to the net. The hitters are in these positions here and then they move up to the net to hit it over. Okay, if you're hitting to, so if this is the serving position, alright, so if you're facing on court, the person to your right is going to be hitter 3. If you as the setter are going to hit it to them, you're going to call out red. So if you're hitter 3, you're listening out for red. Okay, if the setter calls that, then you're the one that's going to hit the ball over. If you're in the middle position and the setter is going to hit to you, the setter is calling 2. Alright, so if you're in the middle position, you need to be listening out for that one. And for hitter 1 on the far left, you're going to be listening out for 4. So communication is really, really important in this drill, because if the setter doesn't call anything, the hitters aren't going to move into any positions. Alright? On the other side of the net, we're going to have 3 blockers, and we're going to have a feeder from here. So the feeder's going to set it up from the back of the court, the setter will set it over. We'll do a quick demonstration.
Yep, so if the team that was on this side wants to find position based on this, everyone else just move over to the side so we can show what's going on. So we'll have 3 hitters up the front, and we'll have a feeder over here.
Yeah. So Jamie, the feed is feeding from back here.
Yeah, and if you're the designated setter, you need to be back here
to move into position. So we've got 3 hitters.
Yeah, 3 hitters. If you're hitters, you might want to come back a bit because you get ready to spike.
So hitters, if you're in positions, can you call out what your call is, what you're listening out for?
So,
hitter 1, what are you listening out for?
You know what Jamie call is she's hitting it to you, or setting it to you? Red? Yep, fantastic.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Great.
Awesome. Alright, so let's give this a go. So just loop it up until a good setting position.
Red.